Hey, what's up, world, and welcome to Take One Reviews, where I'll be reviewing Halloween Kills, the latest installment within the new Halloween trilogy, franchise, whatever thing. And this movie brings back Jamie Lee Curtis reprising her role, as well as Judy Greer and Andy Matichak. And also joining the cast is Anthony Michael Hall. And so this film picks up right where the last film left off. And just to be truly transparent, I didn't have high expectations for this movie. I wasn't a big fan of the last one, and I really didn't think that this was going to be great. I was hoping to be surprised, and this film was very disappointing in its delivery. It's a certain route that they went with certain aspects of this film that I did like just the fact that Michael Myers is literally sending this whole town into chaos and sending people to do things that they normally wouldn't do, all for the sake of just bringing this madman down. And I'm also okay with this film being the lead up to a final confrontation between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers in next year's or the next Halloween movie, Halloween Ends. So really throughout this film, Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, is kind of sidelined and just plays the background while everything else is happening. Anthony Michael Hall's character really is kind of, I guess you could say, the more forefront character or the main character of this whole film, as he's the one who starts up the mobs to try and get people together and just take down Michael Myers and just end this once and for all. And he actually, to me, was one of the best characters in this movie. Jamie Lee Curtis, the parts that she was in, I really did like her. And Judy Greer, I did like her in this role. Certain parts, it was kind of like, the writing didn't kind of fit, and she tried to do the best that she could with it, but majority of it, she did the best that she could, and other times it was like she just couldn't help it. And one of the things that really took me out this movie was the stupid decision making in this movie. A lot of the characters made some of the most idiotic decisions in this movie. It just doesn't make sense. And if you follow me in any of my movie reviews about talking about just horror films, one of the things I hate is when a character does something stupid to further the plot when they can do something smart and still get the short end of the stick. And that could have been for this movie. But you have characters just making like the worst decisions that just end up in their deaths or other people's deaths. And it's littered all throughout the film. And I honestly didn't think we needed the character flashbacks in the beginning of the film. I honestly wanted to get the film started because it takes place at the same time that the other film left off. So literally it could have started off with them leaving the house as the fire truck's going and she's screaming out, "No, let it burn, let it burn." But instead we get some flashbacks of things that happen to certain characters that really we could have did without, and it really wasn't necessary because it didn't add anything truly great to make this film better than what it was. The other characters were okay, wasn't the best, and I found it silly that after a kill, Michael Myers places his victim in artistic ways for people to find. I don't look at Michael Myers being that type of way. He just seems like the type to just kill and leave the victims there, but he literally kills and just puts them in certain type of positions to make it seem like an art gallery, and he's just displaying his art. Like, I don't know, I just found that just like silly and weird that a person like Michael Myers would do something like that. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And I know a lot of killers probably do that, but Michael Myers doesn't seem the type to. But overall, this film, it wasn't great. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. I didn't hate the film. I just wasn't blown away from it. To me, it's basically on the same level as 2018's Halloween movie. It didn't give us anything truly new, but with this one, the only thing that I could say is truly new is that they did give us more gore in this one. This movie is really gory as far as the kills go. Like, they did not stray away from showing everything. And as far as my recommendation, if you really have to see this movie, I would just say either catch it on a matinee or just get Peacock if you don't have it already and just watch it on there. I wouldn't even say that it's worth spending your hard-earned money to go to the theaters to go see it. And I'm a real big advocate for seeing movies in theaters, but as far as this goes, you have an option to see it at home, just watch it at the crib. This was a big disappointment, but I really didn't have any high expectations for it. I was hoping to be surprised, and I wasn't, so maybe the last one will really surprise me, but as far as right now, I'm not very optimistic about that. And so with that said, that has been my review on Halloween Kills. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified for more videos, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So peace out and stay safe.